Hello all, this is Team 31 and the collaborative application that was given to us is Monday application. So the Monday application is basically a visual collaborative tool used for project management. So you can basically track your progress on various projects, task assignments and all that. And pocket friendly, a very flexible tool. So you can go to the Play Store, tap Monday application and open it. So I have already downloaded it. That's why it's showing like this. This is basically the front page. The basic element of a Monday application is its board. Like board is can be a project, can be a task, advertisement campaign, something like it. Right. So the one imaginary example here is that we can establish a steel plant. So we'll be designing the steel plant, procuring various items for it, and so various templates are already available. You can see if it is relevant to your choice. You can just pick and use it. Otherwise, you can start from scratch. So we're gonna have a steel plant where we'll be producing steel. First, we'll be designing, then we'll be procuring to construct that steel plant, and finally, we'll erect at site. There are various options available already. You can expand the group. You can merge the group and all together. Also, you have activity log. You can see various activities, current activities, going on uh, in the process. Uh, if also some other feature, for example, you can have your board members. I am the only subscriber now using, so you are seeing my name. That's one more thing. Also, again, yeah, let's cross it. Yeah, so you can share the link. You can add shortcut. You can unsubscribe from this module. All these basic features. There's nothing to explain here. So we can understand it through an example, as I just mentioned. I'm gonna go step by step and let you know how you can use this application, right, and design something on your own. So as I mentioned, our goal is to create a seed plan. So we're gonna go to the board name and you're gonna change it, the board name, to XIMB Steel, right? So we're gonna edit the board name, normal edit, and we're gonna write XIMB Steel, sorry, Steel name. Okay, XIMB Steel. That's all. Now, see, as I mentioned, the first team I'm gonna appoint is my R&D team, right, or my designing team. So the first will be my designing team, right? We'll be designing various electrical part, mechanical part. The first design is a conveyor, right, which will be bringing the raw material, the iron ore, which will be charged to the blast furnace. Then it will be the molten metal will coming out, go to the slab caster. Then various type of booms, billets, I type of steel will be our end product, which will go to our stockyard. So the first design is the designing of my conveyor system, right? So I've mentioned designing of a conveyor system. That is my first item of this group, right? The design group. They will have to design a conveyor system first. So I've designed it. Now the second team would do, uh, let's say they'll design the blast furnace itself, right? So design blast furnace. All right, done. The third team will be designing my, let's say, stockyard. See, this is very basic thing I'm telling you. There are a lot of nitty-gritties in your plant design. It's not that easy, but yeah, just to give a broader sense. So designing the stockyard, right? So I'm just keeping this three for now, just to give you the understand how this app can be used. Okay, now go to the update section. In the update, you can update through checkboxes. This right is actually the checkbox. You can write, say, um, mechanical um, mechanical design, right? Even in the conveyor system, you can have your mechanical part, you can have your electrical part. Separate design can be done for both of them. So in checkbox type, you can write. You can assign this to an individual if you want to. You can have any attachments, right? You can have any image you want to, like any maybe design already available, or you want to assign it to a person, an individual. You can just add it. You can see I've added electrical panels to Abhilash Joshi, right? You can have your voice notes, all those features available. Now, yes, uh, that the yeah, okay. The files also you can upload any design files you have already. So updates, you can see a message box has appeared. Now the person, it can be single person, multi-person. You can add just by their name or company mail ID. Status, working on it, done or stuck. You can select anyone from the above. Now the date feature. Also you can add a column, you can delete a column, you can edit the column name. So I'm going to give it a start date, then I'm going to keep an end date for each task. For example, so I will select date module, and I'll rename it as start date, right, or starting date. So let me write that. So start date, yep. So I've mentioned a start date when the designing of conveyor would start. So the date I have picked is 9th of March, right, 2024. And when I'm planning it to be ended, let's add the second column as well, which says the end date supposed to be, let's say, end date, it is March, 20th March should be ideal. Yep, that's right, 20th March. Okay, now any more column you can add. See, this one sum also, if you want to add budget to individual sections, you can have a sum number. You can have any status column, as it's just mentioned, any status you want to add, you can add it. Also, you can add any text if you want. You can add any timeline. It's just like a replica of the date I've just mentioned. You can add any timeline for the project if you want to. That also can appear here. You can add a lot of things are possible. You can just go ahead. Sub items. Every item can have various sub items. Like the conveyor can have electrical part, the mechanical part, like that. So you can just go on and explore. The more you add, the more proficient you become in this application. Okay, so once the designing team is done, I'm going to go ahead with my procurement team. Will be procurement various items for the construction, right? So the first, in a very broader sense, electrical items procurement, like all these panels, switchboards, circuit breakers, all that. And then mechanical procurement, for examples, all this, slab casters or these rollers, motors, or say various bearings and all, yeah, go so on and so forth. Now, once the design and procure team is done with their task, now it comes to the construction team who will be at site constructing it. There will be a site store who will be receiving all these items we are sending from our head office through procurement department. So let me add the site store will be receiving these items, this electrical mechanical item. Then I'll have my procurement team, sorry, my erection team, right, who will be erecting this mega structures there, and will start literally producing steel. So erection department, again, the same task will be repeated: numbers, people, any tasks, sub items, and so on and so forth. Okay, that's pretty much of it. You can also add various filters if you want to. These are, I have already mentioned you. Okay, now apart from table, you can also add map if you want to show the location of your design team, of your procurement team, even the various items in the procurement team, your erection team. Let me give an example of map application. Okay, so I'm gonna tap on the map application, and the map, let's say, imagine that all my procurement and my designing are being done from my head office, which is situated in Bhubaneswar, right? And my site is in Ranchi, Jharkhand. So I'll select the map. I'll click on to this icon, this map icon, as you can see. So the design of conveyor system, since it is a part of my head office, it will be obviously in Bhubaneswar. So Bhubaneswar, I'm gonna write, right? So procurement is also I'm handling from my head office, so Bhubaneswar again. Bhubaneswar. Yep. Now the construction team is situated in Ranchi, Jharkhand. Okay. So Ranchi. The moment you start writing the name, you'll see the various options available. You can select one. Okay, that's about the location. You can also add Kanban if you want to. It shows continuous improvement date after date on various tasks. So Kanban option you can also select if you want to see, right? Working on it March 3, then February 29, working on it blast furnace. It shows the continuous improvement as the term says, right? This is actually the view of various board name. So example steel is on which we are currently working, or one of the projects. You also have calendar. There are 3 days are being marked, 3 and 5. If you click on it, you'll see, second, yeah, see the designing of conveyor system. The 5 is nothing, but yeah, you can write. Now XIMB steel, again, let's go to XIMB steel. We're exploring various things in there. Yep. You can also have a progress bar chart kind of a thing, right? I'm going to show you that because that is very helpful. That is something we have even used in our office in LNT construction when I was working. Progress bar chart. You see, so many things are going on parallelly. Some of them are going first, then sequentially the next thing will start. So you can track those working, when it started, when it ended, and the next thing when it started, when it ended. That's all. Thank you.